There's a voice in your head that's really good at keeping score of everything you're not. When's the last time it gave you credit for everything you are? Hey, it's Coryne, your mental performance coach for everyday life. And welcome back to Everyday MVP. Glad to have you here. Today, I want to remind you to spend a little more time noticing everything you are, not just everything you're still trying to become. We spend so much of our time focused on the gaps, what we haven't achieved yet, what we're not good at yet, who we're not. And that focus comes with a cost. It can leave us feeling like we're not enough. But here's what I know to be true: the more you hunt for the good, the more you find it. Not because you're making things up, but because it's already there. It's just not what your attention has been trained to notice yet. There's a saying, where your focus goes, your energy flows. I think there's truth to that because your brain gets really good at finding evidence for whatever you teach it to look for. If you're constantly looking for what's missing, that's all you'll see. But if you start hunting for the good, your strengths, your progress, the ways you've shown up, you'll realize there's been so much to celebrate that you've been overlooking. We've talked before about how confidence is built through evidence, but that only works if you actually notice the evidence you've already collected. Maybe you're dependable. Maybe you're curious. Maybe you're resilient. Maybe you're the person people call when they need someone to listen. Maybe you're good at bringing people together. Maybe you're a great storyteller. Maybe you've become more patient, more confident, or more consistent than you were a year ago. And whether you realize it or not, you've grown. You are further along than you were a year ago, even if it doesn't feel that way. And if you're sitting there thinking, no, Coryne, I just don't see it, that's okay. You don't have to feel convinced before you start looking. Start paying attention anyway. Look for the evidence, the way you handled something differently, the way you kept a promise to yourself, the way you made someone else's day a little better. When you genuinely start looking for what's good, you'll often discover there's much more there than you ever gave yourself credit for. What you're aware of shapes what you pay attention to, and what you pay attention to shapes how you see yourself. You don't build confidence by ignoring your weaknesses. You build confidence by finally giving your strengths the attention they've earned. So, here's your MVP challenge this week. Write down 3 good things you genuinely believe. It needs to be something you truly believe about yourself and like about yourself. Not things you think you should believe, things you honestly know are true. Then, throughout the week, keep paying attention. Every time you notice another quality, strength, or small win, write that down too. You might be surprised by how quickly your list grows. So this week, hunt for the good in your relationships, in your work, in your everyday moments, and especially in yourself. Because you've come a long way, even if you haven't stopped to notice it. That voice in your head that's so good at keeping score of everything you're not, this week, start keeping score of everything you are. You might realize you've been giving yourself far less credit than you deserve. And remember, MindLink team, your most valuable player is you. Every day is a new day. Breathe in, breathe out. You've got this.